together. So this is going to be NYDANTE Thomas versus HASHIMO. HASHIMO we just talked about a little bit. Tell me a little bit about Dante. You know a little about Dante.
Yeah, Dante has been around the North American BBTAG scene for quite some time. Definitely one of the more tenured players. We had a huge influx of players in like the 2.0 update, but Dante's been around kind of definitely far before. Just coming off a win at Summer Jam, if I'm not mistaken, plays a lot of Narukami-centric teams. So Narukami Hyde, Narukami Adachi. I'm interested to see what they'll go up against in this context. I mean, one of the big strengths of Weiss, right? We were talking about rapier characters. It's the long reach, and Weiss has very fast start of normal. So, in my experience and observation of things, I feel like those rapier characters can give Adachi some trouble. You know, you're talking about a very long, disjointed normal, just stuffing out some of the persona-centric attacks of Adachi. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a Narukami Hyde pick from Dante, but it's hard to say.
I could honestly see it. I think I do like the Narukami pick if he goes for it. If anything, I don't want to see the Adachi route start. If he does opt for the Adachi, the Ruby could work out. Does opt for the Hyde, so that's going to be interesting. I was going to note for the reason why, because again, like you mentioned, known for the Narukami and the Adachi.
Right.
Some teams with it, just so many different teams with it. But the Adachi against Weiss, against normal rapier characters, Adachi's 5A, 6A, is going to be able to beat out almost every rapier character's round start. Except for HASHIMO, right. a.k.a. Weiss Janae.
Yeah.
That is the one character who loses in this, in that lineup of the rapier characters. Well, Adachi loses to it. So, you can't up back. You have to basically hold it or block the normal and push block it. So you don't want to start the round off with one bar. And it's the opposite go for the actually Dante with tons of teams mixed this up as well. But does the thing that I mentioned. He does not want the Adachi point. Normally Adachi's point, keeping the Narukami point. Still a good option. I don't know how this matchup, the round start actually goes. I don't know the frame data on the Narukami 5A. So I don't know if the Weiss is going to beat that out. I guess we're going to find out right now.
Yeah, the thing to keep in mind, it's first to two. So gambling on round start may be an approach that neither of these players will go for. One will go for. It's kind of hard to make that assessment.
Yeah. So we're going to see right now. NA's up in the lead, but will Dante be able to keep that? Yeah, this is what I mentioned, right? You're going to call that, you do the jab, and you're going to be able to get that mix-up going. Recognize that you can't active switch just yet. BZO died up in the air. That's going to be an unblockable. Only 2k damage, though. That is one of the merits of it, is that if you do beat it, it's not tons of damage. Right. But, it's so dangerous. Plus frame goes for the low. And DP, no respect from Mr. Thomas.
Speaking of no respect, just trying to keep Weiss locked down in that gel of mids. Able to fight out HASHIMO. Yeah, you see HASHIMO is constantly trying to create these sandwich situations to just keep Dante under pressure. This time, okay, the first time we saw that, there wasn't an active switch, and I was surprised. This time, HASHIMO having an eye for the burst, but not the full combo.
Oh, but the mix-up. Dude, at CEOTaku, we got so many different anime references right now. Using her stand, going to be able to hit that 4P. This is 5A. Okay, wake up super, not going to work out, and is cornered. This is going to lead to a pretty juicy combo. Actually, up for a little bit less damage, going for the good Oki. Double overhead. That is so good. A nice active switch. Adachi getting in the point is actually a little surprising. He is a little bit the low end, but he's under arrest.
There it is.
Yeah, the cross raid yet again, like we mentioned. And Narukami, this team does give you the Oki in the corner. You are able to get a double overhead or a single overhead low. It's such a good option. Plus frames, sandwich situation, just opt to get out of it. Oh, counter hit, but a little bit too forward just because the fake corner.
Jeez, I love just how persistent HASHIMO is, just really trying to put Dante under pressure. But I feel like Dante's defense in multiple contexts has been fantastic. The blocks have been there. The overall just escape option, just jumping out of dodge, has just been magnificent.
Yeah, and now we're going to see just down to the solo Aurier. She does have a pretty good resonance game, but again, Dante is just making the definition of just disrespect with these DPs. I do your offense, my offense, cross slash off of that insane mix-up from the sandwich situation. Dante's doing pretty, no discredit to HASHIMO. HASHIMO was putting a lot of work in there, but Dante just looked in complete control of that game.
Right, no, it was extremely, from the round start, HASHIMO played it extremely aggressive, already instantly trying to get the sandwich going, and it was successful. Dante had to block, mix-up. Dante had to guess in multiple exchanges throughout that match. I think just the overall navigation and just awareness of the situation at hand, having a counterplay for it accordingly is really what kind of carried them to the end there, because despite all the pressure they were under, as you said, they looked like they were in full control the entire time.
Yeah, And like, and whenever I say like full control, it's not even like, oh, you know, Dante got hit, you know, it wasn't a perfect whatever.
Right.
It's just the fact of like, even though Hashimo can like find those hits, Dante just the defense, like you mentioned, just the capitalization on all those situations, just masterful. And able to take that first game. And now, gonna be able to get a happy birthday and just fry your little brat, get a little bit of 6K. Doesn't get great Oki, but just gonna be able to opt out and go for the empty low off of the BZNI mix-up. Oh my goodness. Cross slash, gonna get another save jump. And what like that was thinking that, trying to call it out, double overhead on that JA. This character is so good.
Oh my god, not where you want to be if you're Hashimo. And oh my god, just a straight 4P. The JC active switch, Hashimo trying to do it. The signature character they have cosplaying, long gone. Orie may be joining her. And there it is. NYDANTE T puts a third one on the board for Team USA.
Yeah, I mean, that was just masterful play from Dante. And like, that is one of the things, again, going back to like the Japanese meta, the American meta, whatnot. America thinks like, at least the general consensus is like, is that Narukami, you, whatever you want to call them, like